everyone. Welcome back to the English Learning Podcast. I'm Alex, and I am feeling very direct today. Yes, no, maybe. See? Simple.
Hi everyone, I'm Maya. And Alex, life isn't always that simple, especially in English-speaking cultures. Sometimes being too direct can sound rude.
Rude? Me? Never. But I guess you're right. I asked my neighbor for his Wi-Fi password yesterday, and he said it's a bit complicated right now.
Alex, I hate to break it to you, but that probably meant no.
What? Really? I thought his router was just broken.
That is exactly why we are here today. In this episode of the English Learning Podcast, we are going to look at polite English phrases that actually mean no. These are essential for understanding native speakers and for refusing offers without hurting anyone's feelings.
So we are learning the art of the soft no. I like it. Let's get started.
Listen to this conversation. Alex is inviting me to a very interesting event. Pay attention to how I refuse his invitation.
Hey Maya, guess what? I'm starting a heavy metal band. We have our first practice session this Friday night in my garage. You should totally come and watch. It's gonna be loud.
Oh, wow, a heavy metal band? That sounds intense, Alex. I'd love to support you, but I have a really busy week ahead.
Come on, it's Friday night. You need to relax. We can grab pizza afterwards.
That's really sweet of you to ask, but I think I'm going to pass this time. I really need to catch up on some sleep.
Okay, no worries. How about Saturday then? We are thinking of painting the garage black. Need some help?
I'm not sure if I can make it. Let me check my calendar and get back to you.
All right, let me know. Ouch, I feel rejected. You didn't want to hear my band?
Sorry, Alex, but this is a perfect example. Let's look at 3 key phrases I use to say no politely.
Okay, what was the first one?
The first phrase is, I'd love to, but...
I'd love to, but this is a classic. You start with a positive feeling, I'd love to, and then you use the word but to introduce the rejection.
Exactly. For example, I'd love to come to your party, but I have to work early the next day. It softens the blow.
Got it. And what was the second one? You said something about passing?
Yes, phrase number 2 is, I think I'm going to pass.
I think I'm going to pass. This sounds very casual. Can I use this with my boss?
Probably not. This is better for friends or casual situations. If your friend offers you a strange food, you can say, it looks interesting, but I think I'm going to pass.
Like when you offered me that spicy kale smoothie. I definitely should have passed. Okay, what is the third phrase?
The third one is very common in business and social settings. I'm not sure if I can make it.
I'm not sure if I can make it. This sounds like maybe.
It sounds like maybe, but 90% of the time it means no. It gives the speaker a way to avoid committing without saying a hard no right to your face. It's often followed by, let me check my schedule.
Now let's move to our fluency builder. Today, we are focusing on cushioning. Cushioning? Like a pillow?
Exactly. When you deliver bad news or a refusal, you need a verbal pillow to make it comfortable. You rarely start a sentence with no. You usually start with a sound or a filler word.
Like or ah?
Yes. Before you use the phrases we just learned, try adding an intake of breath or a hesitation sound. Listen to the difference.
Okay, ask me to help you move house.
Alex, can you help me move my piano on Sunday?
No, I am busy.
Wow, that felt cold. Now try it with cushioning.
Yeah, that sounds like a big job. I'd love to help, but my back is hurting.
Much better. That hesitation sound, ah or ooh, signals to the listener that a no is coming, so they can prepare themselves emotionally. It makes you sound much more fluent and culturally aware.
Speaking of being culturally aware, I have a story. This is embarrassing.
Oh, I love Alex's embarrassing stories. Tell us.
So years ago, I was traveling in London. I met a really cool group of people at a cafe. We talked for an hour. At the end, I said, we should hang out again tomorrow.
And what did they say?
One guy said, that's a very interesting idea. We should bear that in mind.
Oh, no.
I was so excited. I thought bear that in mind meant they were planning it. So I showed up at the cafe the next day and waited for 2 hours. Nobody came.
Alex, that's an interesting idea is classic British code for we are definitely not doing that.
I know that now, but at the time I thought I was making friends. I realized later that English speakers often value harmony over total honesty in social situations. They didn't want to hurt my feelings in the moment.
That is a hard lesson to learn, but a good one. It's not about lying, it's about preserving the relationship. Let's review what we learned today on the English Learning Podcast, so you don't end up waiting in a cafe like Alex.
Please don't be like me. Okay, the 3 phrases to say no politely are
1. I'd love to, but
2. I think I'm going to pass. Use this for casual refusals with friends.
and 3. I'm not sure if I can make it. Use this to be vague and polite when you probably won't attend.
And don't forget the fluency builder. Use the cushioning technique. Make that ah sound before you deliver the bad news.
That's it for today. Try using these soft refusals this week. It might save you from some awkward situations.
Thanks for listening to the English Learning Podcast. See you next time.
Bye, everyone.